Good morning, boys and girls. It's Miss Lawver. I got Donald Duck here. He's going to watch us do some math today. And we're going to be doing Module 6, Lesson 6 today. All right, so I have my learning target and success criteria listed out. Our learning target today is I can compare numbers up to 100. And remember, the word compare just means we're just going to look and see what's same and what's different. And then our success criteria. How do you know you're successful? Well, you know you're successful when you can use the less than, greater than, or equal symbols to compare quantities and numerals up to 100. So essentially that just means we're going to be comparing numbers with these symbols, which we practiced before school got out. All right, I'm going to erase my board. And I got my notes over here to help me. So let's start off with these two tens and ones charts. So I'm going to draw two charts. Remember, we have tens and we have ones. Tens and ones. All right, so my first two numbers that I'm going to compare this number, which is 5 tens and 0 ones, which is the same as 50. And then I'm going to compare this number, which is 10 tens and 0 ones, which is the same as 100. Well, the first thing that we would compare would be our ones place. Well, if we look at both, we notice that they both have a 0. So those numbers are the same. So we would move on to the tens place. So I notice that this one here has 10 tens, and this one here has 5 tens. Well, we got to figure out which one is bigger. Remember, we're going to be using our alligators or our equal symbol. Less than with an L. Remember, L is less. And then we have greater than and then the equal symbol. Well, looking at these two numbers, we always want to have the alligator eat the bigger number. So which one's bigger, 5 or 10? It's going to be the 10. So we would draw our alligator mouth going this way. So we know that 100, we're going to read it straight across, 100, and this symbol is greater than what number? 50. So 100 is greater than 50. 100 is greater than 50. All right, we're going to do another example. I'm going to keep my charts. All right, this time we're going to compare this number, which has 4 tens and 9 ones. And then we're going to do this one, which has 9 tens and 4 ones. This one's going to try to trick you because if you notice, they have the same numbers. They both have a 4 and they both have a 9. Let's start off with our ones place. Well, this one has a 4 and this one has a 9. But does this mean that this number is bigger? Well, we got to go to the tens place to find out. So let's move on to the tens. Ooh, this one has 9 tens. This one has 4 tens. Well, which one is bigger, 49 or 94? In this case, 94 is bigger. So we would draw our alligator mouth eating it that way. So our statement we would read straight across like we do a book. So 49 is less than 94. So 49 is less than 94. All right. Ooh, this one is gonna try to trick you. Let's see. All right, ready? I'm gonna start off with 8 tens and 2 ones, which is 82. All right, now this one, I'm gonna try to trick you with this. Ready? 7 tens and 15 ones. Oh man. If I have 15 ones, remember I can make a bundle. I can make a bundle because there's a 10 in here. So let's see. If this is 70 and then I have 15 more, well, let's see. We'll have a 10 and a 1. So that's 10 and 5. Well, I have 70 on this side. So 70 plus 10 more is 80. And then 80 plus 5 is 85. So I have 70 here plus 10 plus 5. Okay, so this side is actually 85. Interesting. So 85 and 82. Which one do you think the alligator mouth would be? Would it be the less than symbol or would it be the greater than symbol? All right, the alligator's gonna eat this one, so that is less than. So we have 8s that are the same, but the 5s are different. We have a 5 and a 2 here. So the 8s are the same and the 1 place is different. So we have 82 is less than 85. 82 is less than 85, which is my statement down here. All right, now we're going to move on to some ones that have words. Instead of a tens and ones chart, we're gonna move on to some words. All right, ready? And this side, I'm gonna have 6 tens and 2 ones. And then I'll put my bubble in the middle for my symbol. And then on the other side, I'm gonna have 5 tens and 2 ones. Well, the easiest thing to do would be to figure out what each side represents. So if I have 6 tens and 2 ones, well, 6 tens is the same as 60, and 60 plus 2 is 62. So this is 62. So we have 62 on this side, and then 5 tens, remember we count by tens 5 times, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So I have 50 plus 2, which is 52. Well, now let's look at these two numbers. I notice that the ones place is the same for both, so let's move on to the tens place. I have a 6 on this side, and I have a 5 on this side. Which one is bigger? Which one is the alligator gonna eat? The 62 or the 52? He's gonna wanna eat the 62. So our statement for this one would be 62 is greater than 52. 62 is greater than or bigger (52). All right, and I have one more problem for you guys. This time I'm gonna use the blue marker because Donald Duck wants me to use the blue marker. It matches his shirt. All right, so I'm gonna do, this side's gonna have a number. It's gonna say 54. And this side's gonna have words, because sometimes I like to switch it up and try to trick you a little bit. So I have 5 tens and 4 ones. Well, first I gotta figure out what this actually equals. What does this side equal? Well, 5 tens is the same as 50, remember? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So I have 50 plus 4, which is 54. Well, let's look at these. They both have a 4 in the ones place, and they both have a 5 in the tens place. So these must be the same number, 54 and 54. That means they are equal. They are the same. All right, guys, hopefully this was a little bit of a refresher for our comparison with our numbers. So remember, we have less than, greater than, and equal to. All right, boys and girls, now we're gonna move on to the lesson 6 problem set. I have 3 different questions that I'm gonna work out with you all today. And then these questions are directly from your book. So they're the same exact numbers and they should match. So I have 1D to start off with. So 1D is this top part right here. And we have 93, and then we have 8 tens and 3 ones. And in our circle, you're gonna have to put either the less than symbol. Remember, less than is the L. You can make it with your left hand. So I have the less than symbol, greater than symbol, or the equal symbol. So this is where I'm gonna have to compare the numbers to see which symbol is gonna go inside my circle. And another way that we say it in first grade is, which one is an alligator going to eat? Is it going to eat the 93, or is it going to eat the 8 10s and 3 1s? So let's start by looking at the ones. Well, I can see that this has 3 1s and this one has 3 1s also. So far they look pretty similar. But if we move on to our 10s, I see that this one has a 9 and this one has 8 10s. And which one's bigger, 9 or 8? The 9 is. So we have 93, and then this one equals 8 10s and 3 1s, which is 83. So our alligator mouth should eat the 93. So we would say that 93 is greater than 83. All right, and then I also have question 2D here for you all. Mine probably looks a little bit different because I didn't really have that much space to work this out. But we have 6 10s and 1 1 on one side, and then on this side we have 5 10s and 16 1s. This one's going to try to trick you because our 16 here is bigger than 10, which means, remember, if it's over 10, we can make a bundle. So I know that 16 1s, is the same as 10 plus 6, right? I have my bundle of 10 and then 6. So how many 10s do I really have? If I have 5 10s here and then have 1 10 here, I really have 6 10s on this side, right? Because I have this and I have this. So 5 10s plus 1 more 10 is 6, because 5 plus 1 is 6. So now how many 1s do I have? Well, I just have the 6 1s. So 6 10s and 6 1s on this side. Now let's compare. This side has 6 1s and this side has 1 1. So far this one looks like it's bigger, right? And they both have 6 10s. So which one is bigger? If I have 6 10s and 6 1s and 6 10s and 1 1, well, I know that this side is equal to 61. And then I know this side is equal to 66. So which one should my alligator mouth eat? It should go towards the 66, right? So 61, is 61 greater than 66? Is 61 less than 66? Or is 61 equal or the same as 66? 61 is less than 66. So we would take our numbers and fill it in our chart right here. So 61 is less than 66. All right, and the very last question for 3A, it's multiple steps, but they all kind of look the exact same. So you have numbers and words, and you have to compare the number, and again, you're going to figure out which symbol, less than, greater than, or equal to. All right, let's start with the ones. I see that both of them have 9 1s, so far they're the same. But if I move on to my 10th place, this side has 3 10s, and this side has 5 10s. So which one is the alligator going to want to eat? The 5 10s or the 3 10s? It's going to want to eat the 5 10s. And just to make sure, I can see that this side is going to be equal to 39. And this side would be equal to 59. So 39 is less than 59. All right, guys, I hope this helped for your problem set just a little bit. If y'all need any additional help, reach out to me. Remember that I love you guys and I miss you. Bye.